Show we'll be talking about finals and how to prepare for it and how our finals are going. So stay tuned. Before we start, I'm going to ask a little icebreaker question. What class this semester has been your favorite?
So I wanted to say immunity and disease. It's like it was fun, but it was also very hard. But I got to learn a lot of like different diseases that I didn't hear of, and I was able to meet a lot of students that were kind of related to my major, and there were some that I met that were the same major as I am. So it was pretty cool, that class. What about you, Kimberly?
I'd say, I have like two that I like. I'm just gonna mention both. First, psychology. It was my first time taking it, so I took the introduction to it and I liked it. And I'm planning on next semester to take another course of psychology. I'm not sure which one yet, but I really liked the concept of it. So yeah. And then my other class that I liked was also ethnic studies because like I learned like so many things I did not know like happened in the US. And I was like, wow, or like that's happened to like Chinese, Black people, Latinos. Like there's a lot of things that in high school I don't think they really teach or anything. So yeah. And so thank you for sharing, Anali. And now we will be moving on how tips on how to not stress with finals, since finals can be pretty stressed. So do you want to give out your tips first?
Um, sure. I mean, some tips is like just like to remember like grades is not really something that defines you. I've recently been seeing like posts on LinkedIn of college students saying that they got a 3.0 their freshman year, and they said that like it doesn't describe who they are because they were going through a lot. Like their mental health, I feel like freshman year in college is very hard from transitioning from high school to college, especially if you're like from a different country and you're moving to like 5,000 miles away from your parents. It's like very different, and a lot of people go through that when they move to like different countries or states to go to a different school. So I feel like don't be too hard on yourself with finals, and just do your best. I think that's just what matters. And like the part of college is mostly learning, so you learn through your mistakes, and that's all what matters. And yeah, I think that's what I would say. What about you?
I like how you said that because like a lot of people like go through things and like because I know like a lot of my friends they like stress about like they're in high school and they
Mhm.
stress about like finals and like all that stuff. And then I also think about I'm like they have like so much on their plate as well, and like school kind of just makes it a little harder in a way. And I just want to say like everyone goes through finals and all that stuff. So just remember that you're like not alone in it. And a tip that I'd give is just take like, for example, if you're studying for like a few hours or something, like every 15 minutes, like take like a 3 minute break, like go on your phone for like 3 minutes, like just check like whatever and like take deep breaths. I literally do that because it helps me because I can't concentrate for like an hour straight. I don't think, can you do that? I don't know.
I can, but that's because like I like practice, but I feel like I totally agree. Like breaks is very necessary because like kind of like I saw like a video that it's like pretty effective if you take small breaks like after like an hour, right? There's like the Pomodoro effect. I'm not sure if you heard of that before. It's kind of similar. You just take, yeah, just take like I'm not sure the like the minutes, but like it's just like small increments of like
Like
time.
every 30 minutes. I think I've heard something of it.
Yeah, every 30 minutes after work. working on something, you take a break and then you do it for
Yeah,
a
I
long
think I
time.
have that.
Yeah.
For me, that doesn't really work. I have to take like small, like few minute breaks, and then like I get back into it, and then like
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, if I go to my phone more than 5 minutes, I get more distracted
yeah,
and
I
I
try to
don't
do
want to go study back. Yeah. But one thing that I know, like at least for me, like I get super nervous or like stressed out thinking about like I need to study. But like once you like put your mind to it, like start studying, I feel like you get into that mode. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah.
Totally get you. I feel like I procrastinate a lot,
Mhm.
especially like I do this so much. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do this, like where it's like I have like an assignment due and I'm like, I have all this time. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. And then like I keep like pushing it off. I
Mhm.
really need to stop doing that. But that just reminded me of that.
Yeah, I do the same thing, but I feel like for finals, just so that you don't stress out a lot, is like really plan out.
Yeah.
Pace yourself with all the stuff that you need to study, and at least for me, a tip would be like find like a good setting so that you can
Hmm.
start early. For me, what I recently, well, I just had finals this week, and what worked for me was like setting up, like lighting a candle really helped me.
Like a
The scent was like stress relief. It had eucalyptus and spearmint, and at least for
oh,
me,
the one, are you talking about like where it's like a machine, the essential oils? Is that what you're talking about, or a candle?
not the air purifier. I think that's the one that you're talking about, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Or yeah, I I just had like a candle. It just like, I don't know. It just makes me happy because it's like makes me warm like at night. I don't know,
Hmm.
but it smells good and I feel like it helped me a lot. Um, like, not being stressed out while studying because
Yeah, I
those.
think that does help. I think a lot of people, I know a lot of people have what I was talking about, the little machine thingy.
Mhm.
You just put the
Yeah,
oil inside. I
yeah,
know a lot of people have that,
mhm.
I think, that I
Yeah.
know.
Mhm. No, I
um,
used to have that too. So
I want to get one.
yeah, it's good.
um,
Yeah, it's really nice.
Another tip
But
I have. Oh wait, or did you want to say something?
hmm?
Did you
What
want
were
to say
you?
something? I was gonna say another tip.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say another tip is, I think this is like kind of obvious, where it's like you have to have a good night's sleep and make sure like before you start working on your assignments, you have like a lot of energy so you can so you can focus on it. Because whenever like I feel like I'm so tired, like after like a class or something, I'm really tired. It's like I would literally just sit and like stare at my work and I won't do any of it. So I feel like if like you're tired after class, take like a 30-minute nap or like an hour nap. And then you have energy and then just go back into studying and then you have all this energy and you can like your mind is like more like awake and more working. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. And I don't know, like, do you have any other tips on like how to study for finals? Or
Um
what do you personally do?
I would say it's being organized. Like I learned about this kind of in a way where it's like before you start, make sure like you put out all your papers and like so you're not like move getting up to go get it and like because then when if for example like if you get up to go get like a pencil or something from the kitchen you might get distracted by like food or something
Mhm.
and then you just start making food or something like that, so make sure you have all your materials like laid out. And like if you want food, I would say it's good to have like snacks. I've heard that like I don't know if you've tried this. I've never really tried it where like you reward yourself with snacks. Like once you like people do it when they read, like you read a little section, you eat a little snack. I don't know if you've tried that, but I've heard of it.
I haven't. I feel like, at least for me, if I eat snacks, I'm gonna just get hungry.
Me
I'm
too.
gonna just eat.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, me too. But I'd say, yeah, keep snacks to fuel yourself up. And also, if you, not everyone likes listening to music when studying, but if you enjoy listening to music, I would say don't listen to like the normal music you would typically listen to, like hip hop, like something like that. Like put
mhm.
on like the calming, like waves type of music. I honestly feel like that helps me study and be more focused. Does that
I
help
feel
you?
I do the same. I just put lo-fi music when I have to like study or like motivate me. I usually go to the library and it's like dead silent, which I
Mhm.
like personally, but
I like that too.
if I'm at home or yeah, and I just like need some motivation, I put some like lo-fi music. I know some people from my school that like listening to hip hop music just to like hype them up to do math homework. I used to do it too with math homework because like, well, this is just like if I understand the topic that I can just like, just write down my homework of math. But yeah, I would say lo-fi would be best
Yeah.
to like any writing or stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
especially when writing.
I
'Cause I
think
feel
there's
like the
like
words get mixed in with your mind.
I
Mhm.
feel like I mean, I'm not sure if you've done it, but I've searched up on YouTube is like writing music and there's like actual videos of like music to listen to while you're writing, which really helps
Oh,
me.
I just listen to like I just search up like studying music, like study
Yeah.
sounds. That's it. I should
Yeah.
be writing one.
But like just keep in mind, like if you're listening to a sad music, don't I wouldn't recommend it because I feel like you would get more sad, like or depressed
Yeah.
studying. So make sure you find like a good song that like relaxes you and that you like. But for me, a tip to like for studying for finals, um, like you said, organized, right? And I would say like the same thing, like get yourself organized with all the topics that you've learned and then like test your knowledge of what you know already and then just go over the topics you didn't quite understand. And for me, I would refer to like quizzes or midterms and see what you missed and go from there. I know a lot of people like stress from studying and then they just don't know where to start. And I would say like start from there. Um, because that's more time efficient if you like go over the stuff that you don't understand first. And then yeah, I would say like study with a classmate. I don't know, Kimberly, have you studied with a friend or do you usually
I feel
study
like
alone?
when you know them and stuff, I feel like you tend to just talk and you're
Mhm.
not actually like studying. I don't know, that's how it is for me. So I personally like studying alone because whenever I study with someone, we just go like off topic like so many times. Like sometimes we do the work, but like we just get off topic.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, like for me, I tried studying one time with a friend and we actually like we were gonna put music and my friend was like, no, I feel like putting music will like kind of like make us try to talk and then we're gonna have to like not do anything. So
Mhm.
like we like both agreed that we had to stay focused. So that's how like it worked out for both of us because we actually studied together and it can be beneficial to other people like I used to study with another friend at lunch in high school. We would do like math homework and I would ask her questions and she would ask me questions and it kind of really helped um, understand more the topic because like I knew some stuff that she didn't know and she knew stuff that I didn't know. And so it kind of helped gap over yeah, cover the gaps that we had with math. So that's
But
something that you can, try out.
that
For
remind me, like siblings, I feel like it's kind of easier to study with because you don't tend to talk as much since you already like live with them and stuff. So I feel like because with my siblings, like we sometimes like do flashcards and we just like test each other on whatever. And that like helps because we don't like talk. We just like do that. So
Mm,
if a friend doesn't work, try your sibling. And
yeah.
you have anything else to say?
Yeah, like do you have office hours at your school?
Yeah, with some teachers, but like they're kind of like only like an hour long.
Yeah, so I have office hours too. If you guys like need help, you can always go to office hours to your teacher. It might be a little bit intimidating. At least for me, it was kind of intimidating at first, but it's really nice to get to know. Like once you get to know them, like it's all chill. So you can always go with a friend and then go and ask questions. And you can also group things together. For me, I like for instance, the immune system, I would the immune system class that I previously have mentioned, there was like a lot of information. So like I would draw pictures and then connect it all together, of the immune system, like specifically the adaptive immune system, how that works. Or I would do like certain graphs that groups everything together, so that was more easier to understand and compare to other, for example, diseases. And I don't know if I'm gonna just mention this one thing, last tip, but have you used acronyms to memorize anything, Kimberly?
Um, some like I have before, but I don't think it really sticks with me.
Yeah.
It doesn't work really for me.
Yeah, there's like one that like really sticks to me, which is Leo says GER. Have you heard of it
No.
before? It's like an acronym used in chemistry. And if you guys don't know what acronyms is basically you use the first word of like the group of words that you memorize and just like make it
Like
like
a flowy.
like yeah, like for example,
Mhm.
lion, the lion says GER, but instead of that you say Leo says GER. And that stands for loss, um, electrons oxidized, and then gained electrons is reduction. And this is from chemistry. So that's something that stuck up to me. And I personally like those for like certain topics, but it doesn't go well with other stuff. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
just a tip. But yeah,
Thank you
anything
for
else that you
sharing.
wanted to add?
Oh, I was just gonna quickly mention like at COM, the librarians, like for essays and stuff, I feel like librarians are also, I don't know if it's for all schools, but librarians are really good at writing essays and they love helping students. That's how it is for me. So also ask like librarians if you don't want to ask a teacher.
Yeah, you can also ask them when you're writing like papers, like they can help you search like articles and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that too. Or like books, like to help you on your paper.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna move on now on how to study for finals or how we study for finals. So we kind of talked a little bit about it already, but if you wanted to add more to that.
Is there anything else that I didn't mention? I feel like I talked a lot. What about you?
Um, just pace yourself and make sure you're studying for a good, effective time. Like, I feel like, how long do you study for?
I like usually have my schedule. I try to like switch topics. I mean classes throughout the day, because like I feel like I get really tired studying one thing for like the whole day, like the class. So I usually split it up. Yeah, what about you?
For me, I kind of do the opposite. I like for one, like throughout the week, I choose like for this day, I'm gonna focus just on this subject and then like just study for like an hour or two. And then the next day I'll do this subject. That's what I do. It helps me because then when I group them, I feel like my brain just like got too much information, not the same information. So then it's like it doesn't collide well. So that's how I like studying for me.
Yeah.
And do you what best for you?
What works best for me?
Yeah,
With what?
with like environment wise.
Oh, I really like going to library. I feel like seeing a lot of people study really motivates me, because like I know that I'm not alone and there's like a lot of people being ambitious and like studying. So like it just like makes me happy, because like I'm just like, not alone there. So that's something that I like. Um Environmental wise, I also like studying outside too. Yeah. or like walking outside really helps as a break, for
Oh
example.
yeah, that's true. I like
Mm-hmm.
studying in libraries too. I like the silent. Like I
Yeah.
sometimes I only like having the background noise, like the waves or something, if like I'm at home, because then there's like usually like people talking. So I'd rather hear that than the people talking. But then at libraries, I just like it when it's just silent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also coffee shops. I used to study in coffee shops too, and that really helped.
I feel like it gets so hot in there.
What?
And then I'm like, I don't
Oh,
want to be here.
oh, at least for me, I would go to Starbucks, right? And they have air conditioning, so
Mhm. Oh yeah, yeah. I was like thinking of not Starbucks. I was thinking of like Pete's Coffee. It's like usually kind of hot in there.
um, well, yeah, I mean, another thing like you can that helps me study at least is YouTube. I if there's like something that I don't even as much times I read through it and I don't understand, I just go to YouTube and search up the specific topic. Um, but I wouldn't like
Don't
go word
trust.
for word, like to go to YouTube word for word and do that because like certain classes teach like a specific topic, and then on YouTube there might be doing that, but they go to other topics and might confuse you more. So just like search up like the specific topic that's going on, so that it just like helps you understand like the basic of what it is. Um, like I would look up what's the Taylor series in calculus. That's like a specific topic to look at. But that's something that I would do for a website or a source. What about you, Kimberly? Do you?
I'm gonna say this quick thing, and then I'm gonna go into the quick PSA.
Okay.
Um, so, uh, sorry, a website that works for me is Night Site. It just helps with like when you need to cite sources and stuff like that. So I would, and then you just type in all the information, and then it like cites it completely for you. So that's a good. It's just called Night Site, like a night, like a armor night site.
Mhm.
And then I just wanted to mention that repetition is a good way to memorize things. So just like repeat things like over and over to you is like one of the best ways to get it in your mind. And I also wanted to mention that good temperature, like when you're studying, don't feel too hot or like too cold, because it's gonna make you like lose focus and like you're gonna be like, oh, I'm hot or like, oh, I'm cold. So make sure you're like at a good temperature with yourself. And now I'm gonna say the quick PSA. So first we have you can text Marin to 741741 for free confidential 24-hour support that cares for you in any time that you feel like you're overwhelmed or anything like that. You can go and text them and they're there 24/7. You can do English or Spanish if you'd like, whichever you'd like to choose. And then the Multicultural Center is also doing the Clean Slate program in Marin County, which is a walk-in clinic that helps clean up your criminal record, clean your juvenile record, and housing assistance, adult education programs, and more. This clinic will take place on June 1st from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Multicultural Center of Marin, located at 709 Fifth Avenue, San Rafael, CA 94901. So if you guys also want more on that, I'm pretty sure it's on the MCM website as well. And that is all for the announcements. And now we're going to get back to finals. And so we're going to now be talking about places where are good places to study.
Yeah. I feel like we mentioned like the coffee shop
Yeah, we
and the
mentioned.
library. Yeah.
Do you
But
have
do
any
you
like?
like
Oh,
I was gonna say Stafford Lake Park. It's really nice. It has hammocks, and I feel like that's really nice to like study. I haven't gone there to study, but I feel like I would have gone there.
yeah, I've
um,
never been there to study, but I've been there. It's
yeah, it's
really
really
pretty.
nice. What
There's like
about
benches too, so.
yeah, that works too.
Mhm.
Is there any parks in San Rafael? Because this one, the Stafford Lake, is like near San Marin, so
Yeah, it's like kind of far from San
Mhm.
Marin, to be honest.
yeah.
The one that I'd say is Crystal Park in San Rafael. You can drive to it. And you can also, if you live like near there, it's near Davidson basically. You can also walk there. I don't think it's that far of a walk, maybe 15 minutes, but it's like really pretty. Like it's just like trees and then there's benches all around and like basically all you'd be really hearing is like birds and stuff, unless I think if you go like on a Saturday or Sunday, I'm pretty sure there's like family members and stuff, so I'm not sure, but you can totally check it out. Most of the time it's quiet, so yeah. And then
I don't think I've seen it before.
it's like, oh,
Is
it's
it San
next to,
Anselmo?
no, it's next to, I said next to Davidson, but it's more next to what is it, short school, the school, short school.
I feel like I've been here
You
before,
probably
like
have,
for
I
a
think.
party.
Yeah, there's a lot of parties over there too. That's why I'm saying don't go really on Saturday or Sunday
Sundays,
because there's
yeah.
like stuff going on.
Yeah.
So, do you have any other places?
Well, there is the Nevada Library that is public. There's like one in Hamilton and one in downtown Nevada. And I've also been to the San Rafael Public Library. Yeah, but I would just recommend go to somewhere where you feel safe enough to study and comfortable enough to not like feel stressed out of your environment and of school. So just keep that in mind. And just lastly, want to go over like some stuff that we can do to like stay healthy around finals. One thing that I do really want to mention is make sure you eat a lot of healthy foods. I know for the brain, it uses like around 20% of your body's calories. So it's very important to have that so you can have concentration throughout the day. And some essential nutrients in your for your brain is omega-3, magnesium, and fiber. You can look this up online too. And also drink a lot of water to avoid headaches and anything like that will ruin your mood studying. But is there any last things that you want to add on that?
Oh yeah. This works for me. It doesn't have to work for everybody, but like before you start studying, take a shower so you feel awake and you feel good and clean about yourself. Like I think whenever like it's like especially in the morning when you take a shower, afterwards you feel awake. So then you're gonna feel awake for your studying, you're gonna feel prepared and all that. So and then wash your face with cold water. Did you mention that? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I like realized you said it.
I don't know. I was gonna say, yeah, like I feel like washing your face with cold water really wakes you up. And I don't know. I personally like especially if you're like in a library and you're like very tired, you can
Oh
just like
yeah.
go to the bathroom and wash your face with cold water if you can.
Just make
Um,
sure you're energized.
mhm.
Get a uh what is what is it called? An energy drink. I don't know why I forgot that.
Oh
Get an
yeah.
energy drink. But
Yeah,
don't
but
drink it like
don't
too often.
yeah, no, I was gonna say like don't do that too much because some have a lot of sugar and you might get a sugar crash or
Mhm.
it's not that
Just
healthy.
drink
It doesn't
like
sound
if you're
healthy.
like extremely like weared out and like that type of situation. But like just make sure you're like at least like somewhat like awake type of thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would also say like if you're like caffeine sensitive, then don't drink that much. Just know your limit, you know.
Yes.
'Cause
We
I
have
feel like
1 minute.
yeah,
I just
I
wanted
feel
to
like
ask you, did you want to say any last words for people taking their finals?
um good luck and wish you all best. Just don't stress out too much.
Yes. I yeah, good luck for everyone. If you have essays due, make sure to go. You have like a lot of people have so much support and I feel like everyone goes to help to their teachers, so don't be shy about it. Just go for it. This is literally going to help your education. So make sure you're doing that. And we so thank you guys for watching and listening. We'll see you guys next time.
All right.